Hi everyone, I'm Caitlin from Calibrate Studio, and today I'm going to show you band placement for the mini bands on your upper body. So for this, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to grab a band that's medium to lightweight. So if we start with a lightweight band, we're going to go over 3 different placements for this mini band. The first placement is going to be around your knuckles. So around your knuckles, we're going to be targeting a little bit more of your external rotators and your deltoids in your shoulders. Around your hands, we're still going to be targeting those deltoids, but we're also going to be targeting the entire rotator cuff itself. And then around the elbows, what we're doing there is we're actually using the band as an external cue to prevent what we call elbow winging or elbow flaring. So it's preventing the motion of your elbows coming out, and it's going to help keep your elbows in nice and close beside you. So what I'll do now is I'll actually show you how to put the bands on. So if we start with the bands around the knuckles, they're pretty self-explanatory. You're just going to pop that band right around the knuckles. When you want to move it down to your wrist, you're just going to slide the band just a little bit down so it's just below that wrist joint right there. And then around the elbow, exactly the same thing. You're just going to move it a little bit further up your arm, and around the elbow it goes. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you some exercises based on those band placements. So the first 2 exercises, I'm actually going to show you the same exercise with just 2 different placements. And what that's going to allow you to see is it's going to allow you to really feel the different part of the shoulder that the band is helping you work. So if you start around the knuckles, we'll be doing what's called a no money exercise. So for this, you're going to pin your elbows in nice and tight beside your body. Your shoulders, we're going to pull them back and we're going to pull them down. We're going to think about squeezing your shoulder blades together at the back. And from here, all you're going to do is you're going to try and externally rotate your shoulder whilst keeping your elbows in pinned nice and close beside you. So it'll be a little bit of a small range of motion, and that's completely fine. So we're just going to pull the band apart and then control the motion back in and again out and nice and controlled back to the start. We're going to do the same thing with the wrist placement. We're just going to move that band a little bit further up. Exactly the same thing. Now here, most people will go into a closed fist because that's what feels more natural. What we're going to try and do here is, if you can, we're going to try and rotate your wrists so that the palms are facing up to the sky. And what that's going to allow is that's just going to allow a little bit more external rotation through the shoulder. If you don't have that range, you can keep that neutral. That's completely fine as well. So I'll just show you with the palms facing up. We're going to do exactly the same motion. So the elbows pinned in beside, shoulders down and back. And we're just going to pull the band apart. Again, squeezing those shoulder blades at the back. And nice and slow control back in. So if you do one more, pull the band apart, keeping those elbows in nice and tight, and nice and slow back to the start. For the third exercise, we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to use this band as what I said before, as that external cue. So we're actually going to go into a push-up. So what we see more often than not when people do push-ups is the natural inclination is to come down into a push-up and flare your elbows out to the side. That actually puts a lot of strain on your elbow, and it puts your shoulder in a slightly unnatural position. So what you want to do is you want to try and keep your elbow in a little bit closer to your body. So if we go ahead and use that mini band and pop it around your elbows, what we're going to do here is we're going to use that band, we're going to use that external cue to help bring your elbows in a little bit closer to your body. So if we drop down into a push-up, you'll notice the band will help keep your elbows a little bit closer to your body, and as we do push-up. And that's band placement for 3 different locations on your arms. If you have any questions, feel free to pop us over a message, or we'll answer anything and everything.